11. Thank you for being here today. Ooh, well, that one just came out. It's kind of a bonus. I guess I'll just leave it out there for you, Leo. It's the Hanged Man. Anyways, how are you guys all doing? Hopefully well. So I hope you've liked this little thing that I've done here lately. I hadn't done it in years. Doing the zodiac signs. I really stopped because they don't get a lot of views. I mean, a couple hundred, you know, versus a lot, way more views on the twin flame and karmic journey. So that's why I hadn't done them. But someone had suggested, one of my most watched viewers, right? The one that watches me so much said, you know, I'd really like to see some zodiac signs. So, you know, this is in honor of you guys, the ones that show up. And even if I don't get a lot of views on those, that's okay. You know, this is for her and this is for you guys. So I hope you've enjoyed these zodiac sign readings. Fleeky, you've missed me. Oh, I missed you too. I missed you guys. I've been so busy. Yesterday was insane. I pretty much fell asleep on the couch after I made dinner. I was like, ugh. And I didn't even have time to go live. So I was like, you know what? I'm just going to rest. I'm exhausted for whatever reason. And I'm just going to go rest. And you know what? It's the eclipse. Every time something like that happens, I'm sure it affects you guys too. You just feel really drained. And that's how I feel, you know? So anyways, this is for Leo. Leo, you got a bonus Hanged Man. Okay, that just flew out of nowhere. So Spirit, tell me what's going on with the zodiac sign of Leo. Please show me what's happening with Leo. Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Please show me Leo, sun, moon, or rising. Eight of Cups in the reverse. First card out. Hanged Man is sitting there. That's the bonus. I think those work together. I think you're waiting to leave, but you haven't left yet. Supporting that is a Page of Cups. You're waiting for an apology. You're like, I want to go, but maybe they're going to say sorry. Maybe they're going to fix this. Maybe. What's going on with your person? Five of Swords in the reverse. Third party in the upright, I feel like wants to come out. Let me do an extra shuffle here. All right. Your person clearly is having some conflict because there's a third party. And I think that's what this whole fight was about. You cheated. And it's, are you going to apologize? Are you going to make things right? Three Swords, third party, absolutely. Page of Swords. And it's, you know what? I found out. This person right here that wants to leave but is kind of waiting for an apology is the one that found out about cheating, okay? This person is like, I don't want to fight about cheating. I don't want to talk about cheating. I don't want to bring up the third party. Don't even bring up the third party because the third party is irrelevant and not in the picture. But this person is like, I know they're in the picture. Page. So there's a lot of communication through phone at this time. Nine of Pentacles, Four of Cups, Three of Cups at the bottom of the deck. In reverse, by the way. All right, this person's like, I haven't been happy with you for a long time. I don't know why you're surprised. Why are you shocked that I actually found somebody else? Why are you surprised that I'm actually putting energy into another person? Like, why? Why does that shock you? You've been selfish this whole time. You're not into me. You're not into us. you know? My big question is this. Well, if there's cheating going on, why don't you just leave? Why doesn't this person just go? Why are they hanging around at all? And the answer to that question is, oh, well, I'm not financially ready to go yet, but I'm looking for my exit. I am waiting to get more money so I can be gone, because this person's already made up their mind. And this person's like, oh, you're hanging around because you're going to tell me sorry, because you're going to make it up to me. And they're like, actually, no. I'm just going to hang around for financial reasons, and I don't want to talk about it. I don't want to bring it up. And I'm even seeing a little, this half is mine, that half is yours. So it's kind of like War of the Roses. You stay on your half of the bed, I'll stay on my half. Or worse, you stay on your half of the house, and I'll stay on my half. You feed yourself, you do your laundry, you clean your part, I'll clean mine, I'll feed myself, I'll do my laundry, I'll come and go as I please. Like, it's kind of more of a roommate situation than a love situation. Personally, I don't know how anybody could stay in a relationship when it's not shared. When it comes to you do your part, I do mine, that's out. I'm out. Because what happened to ours? Us. We. You know? This is supposed to be us, not you. Not you. Nine of Pentacles. Why? What is going on here? And this person's saying, we haven't been getting along for a long time. We haven't been friends. We haven't been happy for a long time. I've been disappointed with you and in this relationship for a long time. I am hopeless. I don't even believe this is worth saving. So I snuck out. I snuck out. I snuck around. I Seven of Swords you. I kept things from you. I snuck away. I did me. And now I'm ready for this to stop. I'm ready to move on. I'm ready to move on away from you. And you're not going to get your apology. No way. Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Every time I apologize, you just want to keep me stuck. Stuck in this commitment. You just want to prevent the inevitable, prevent the Tower from destroying the Ten of Cups, which is already in reverse. None of this is worth saving. We have this person acting like it doesn't faze them, like it doesn't bother them. And they're saying, no big deal. I don't care. I don't care about you anyways. I never cared about you. It's over. I don't know what I was doing with you in the first place. I'm better off single. I'm not interested. All the while, Leo's still hanging out for the Hail Mary. Maybe this person will say sorry. How many of you guys, because I don't know how old you guys are in here or where you're from, but how many of you guys have seen the movie War of the Roses with, excuse me, Michael Douglas and Kathleen Turner? Because if you have, you know what's going on here. And you know that there was always one character in the movie, Michael Douglas, that still kind of hoped this relationship was worth saving. Okay. There was a part in the movie where they were both dying. They fell off the chandelier. And he reached out for her hand as they were laying there dying after fighting for months about the divorce. He still reaches out his hand to grab her and let her know he loves her. And she shoves his hand away, like, pushes his hand away, like, I don't even want your hand. I don't even want it. Get your hand away from me. And I kind of feel like that's what's going on here. I mean, there's nothing but fighting like cats and dogs. All the communication in this relationship is swords and fighting and painful. And the only good things that they can agree on is simple things like, how was your day? How are the kids? If they talk about anything in depth, it becomes war. So this is the kind of relationship that's okay with small talk, you know, dinner talk. But bringing up the real matter at heart is just going to create waves. It always ends up in a fight. And I think how these fights start, again, someone trying to be nice. Someone reaches over their hand at night in the bed to touch that person, to connect. And it all starts. It's like, why are you touching me? And then the person's like, why can't I touch you? And it's like, because you're a cheating, lying sack of SH, you know? And that person's like, wow, I try to be nice. I try to reach out to you, give you affection, and that's how you treat me. And the other person's like, I don't know why you think I would just allow you to touch me after you've touched somebody else. I don't know why you think you can reach over and have anything with me. You haven't made up to me properly after everything that you've done. And this person's like, well, why do you want more? Why do you want more from me? We're already having problems, and you want marriage, or you want commitment, or you want a child, or you want me to be more giving? If you weren't so cold, if you weren't such a bitch, you know what, I wouldn't have to go out there and look around. And you want me to give more? I've been the one starving for affection, starving for love, starving for it. And you're mad at me because I've gone out. Okay, fine. Be mad at me because I've gone out. But you started this. You got cold, you got greedy, you got bossy, you got distant. And I kind of feel like that's the Kathleen Turner in this what's going on. Because in the movie, she's like, she was madly in love with him until he started being a different person in his career. And when you discover somebody's a whole different person, you can't love them the same. She referenced the way you laugh is fake and phony in front of your boss. The cars you drive, the way you act, the way you dress. You act like you're more important than anybody else in this house. It's always about you and how you look and how much money you're making. You haven't spent a solid moment on me for years. And every time she tried to open up her own business or do something for herself, he would say, oh, it's not going to work out. Give me a break. Give me a break. That's not going to happen. And she was like, wow. You don't believe in me. You don't believe in my dreams. You don't believe in my gift. So she grew cold. So you could say it was her fault, but really was it? Was it her fault? Or was she just the victim of neglect? The victim of mental, emotional abuse and rejection that made her turn cold. So whoever's turned cold is like, you did this. You got distant. You didn't want me the way you used to want me. This is all you, and I don't want anything else to do with this. So don't get mad at me that I'm pulling my hand away every time you reach out for it. And this person's like, look, okay, I see that we've had a problem. I see where I've upset you. I see where I've pushed you away. And I see where this is headed. I don't want you and I to head in this direction. I really don't. I want you to think about it. I'm not sure that a divorce is the answer. I'm not sure that moving out and separating is the answer. Maybe we can get counseling. Maybe we can work this out. And this Page of Cups is a little effort of love, a little reaching out of my affection. Maybe this is salvageable, maybe. I don't want to fight with you, but, there's this looming, there's somebody else. Or who is he? Who is this third party? Three of Cups. Who is this person? Let's see what's going on. Who is this third party, Leo? Bottom of the deck we have, I'm absolutely obsessed with you. Thirsty, you have no idea how bad I want to taste you. Wow. I'm sick of pretending to be someone I'm not. Wearing a mask. Stripping down masculine beliefs. You sparked something inside of me. Ignition. Very masculine driven is this person. And it's very sexual. Like that's a lot of what this third party is all about. This third party may have a nose ring, get their nails done frequently, wear lipstick. If it's a male, they have a lot of tattoos or piercings. They're sexually based, which they fulfill a need in this person that is not being fulfilled in the relationship. And Leo, your partner, or if you're cross-watching, whatever, is absolutely obsessed with that other individual and not willing to let them go. Leo, your partner is wearing a mask, pretending, as you know, to be whatever in this relationship, and completely disenchanted. Your person actually thinks they're not that into this other third party, but they're totally into this third party. This person will deny it and say, oh, I'm not even talking to the third party anymore. We're not even seeing each other. I deleted their number. I'm not even talking to them. Lies. They are pretending, they're wearing a mask. They also wear a mask around the third party, acting like they're not that obsessed with them, but they are. So they may tell the third party, this is just a fling, right? This is just a one-time thing. This is nothing serious. You know I don't love you. You know this is just physical. You know this is just about getting our needs met, right? Wrong. The person's wearing a mask. It's much more than getting needs met. This person is obsessed, thinking about this person all the time, fantasizing about the next time they get together in bed all the time. This person is just completely obsessed with bedroom activities. And they want more than just a fling or friendship. What does that person want to say? What does this person want to tell Leo? Healing my inner child. Tower. We saw the tower earlier too. This person's like, listen, I've got some painful past wounds, mommy, daddy issues, family disputes, okay? There's a lot going on in my life, and I am not the same person you remember. I'm going through a sudden change. I know this is shocking. I know this is a major shift than how you met me, but this is my karmic hell. And by the way, honey, our relationship's over. Like, that's the revelation. We're not getting our relationship back. Bottom of the deck is I need more time. They're just not ready to leave. And the reason, again, is financial. Leo, you are in a very crappy situation, Hanged Man, with someone that is not interested in you. And it could be vice versa. It could be Leo, you're in a very crappy situation with someone you're not interested in at all. Either way, the only reason we're here is because I've got to get enough money to leave. Or they've got to get enough money to leave. Like, that's the only reason they're still around. And if you're still out with your hand hoping that you're going to get an apology or some kind of a message to fix this relationship, I think that's a big no. Because what is the truth? What is the real truth for Leo and this person? Leo, and I'm also hearing that you're going to be just fine financially by yourself. All right? The one thing that's been holding you back financially is this relationship. In fact, I think there's karma attached to why you're financially hurting in any way. And it's all because of them. Either you spend way too much money on them, or you pay too much for them in some way. Or it's just plain bad karma that if you are attached to this person, you're not going to do well financially. Because it's in the cards. What is the truth? Bottom of the deck is embarrassment. Part of the truth here is both of you, Leo does care about what people think, are worried about being embarrassed. Embarrassed that you've wasted your time, embarrassed that you're going to have a breakup, whatever. There's just a level of shame and embarrassment. I feel like the masculine in the situation is a sellout. The masculine here is only here for money, willing to trade their body for things, looking for the easy ride, looking for the best, easiest path. You know, they're willing to violate their integrity to get ahead. And the feminine in this situation is an escapist. She wants out. She wants to leave. The truth in the situation is the feminine really does want to get away and escape this terrible relationship. But again, it's all about appearances. What are people going to say? What are people going to think? This has only been one-sided for a very long time. People have only seen one side of this couple. They've never seen the ugly side. They've kept that distant. But the truth is, we have faithless down there, and we have forceful under that. The truth is, they have forced themselves to be in this relationship, which has caused them to be faithless. Because it doesn't matter if they sleep 5 inches from each other. They're a mile away. They're distant. They couldn't be further away. I'm going to have 2 sides of one coin for a prediction. Because maybe it's like that for certain Leos. For certain Leos, you guys are going to hang in there till the holidays are over. Why? Because 2 pages. There's 2 children involved. And someone here is a Virgo, and they're too wise to financially ruin themselves before the holidays. And also, it's all about appearances. So the person that's going to stay through the holidays is just for looks, for show. To stop the gossip. On the other side of the coin in the prediction, for a whole different type of Leo, you're going to go before the holidays. You want to go right now if you can. That person is going to arrange staying with a friend. That person's going to say, I can't be here another moment. The heat is about to get turned on in that particular situation. And they've been saving money or making plans to just get out. Or that person's going to kick that person out before the holidays. So it could be they were saving their money to kick someone out so they could be on their own there. So those are the 2 predictions from the 2 sides of the coin. In a nutshell, overall, the person who's leaving is waiting and needing more time, whether it's a few days, a few weeks, a few months, whatever, to get on their feet independently. And if anyone here is waiting for them to reach out their hand and say sorry and try to make it work, it's not going to happen. It's definitely not going to happen. So for Leo, this is War of the Roses. There's no agreeing. There's no coming to an agreement. Everyone knows that even if you guys have dinner talk, small talk, it's going to lead back to the fight about the cheating and the infidelity. And the talk of, I don't love you anymore, is true. They just don't have their feelings in this anymore. period. And so there is no reaching a hand out. There's no making this work. There's no friendship and there's no love. The love has left a long time ago. The card that comes out for you, Leo, is manifest the F out of your dreams. Be the change you wish to see up in this piece. The most vulnerable thing to admit is not your deepest wound. It's not what you really, truly want. We're talking about your biggest, craziest test of dreams and desires. Be vulnerable, at least with yourself. Write it down, Leo. Make a to-do list, and maybe even tell someone. But make it happen. You can do this. And I think finally, this is breaking free of this relationship. We could have someone that's been married here for years, decades. Finally waiting to leave the relationship. This is your ticket out. We could be with someone who's been in this relationship just for a couple years or a couple months, but it's like finally it's your time to escape this marriage, to escape this relationship and go actually have something happy, which is what you've always wanted, because you're not going to get it here. This person doesn't really love you, or Leo, you don't really love them, because it could be reversed. You just don't love them. You guys have been distant for a very long time. And it's time to let that tower hit. It's coming. It's very soon. Again, someone's waiting for a Hail Mary and someone's waiting for the green light financially to get the heck out. So there is no making this work. Advice for Leo: focus on your dreams, your business, that banging body, that trip to Italy, the car you really want, the house that you really want. But I'm hearing once you take your focus off of this relationship, your dreams are really going to start to happen. They're going to manifest. Once you're out of this karmic relationship, money is going to start turning up in a good way. So that's what's changed. Let's get your oracle. Oracle for Leo, please. Oracle for Leo. Look at that. Resurrection in reverse. And then we have grace in the upright. Okay, this is not going to be resurrected. Okay, it's not. This is not the resurrection. We're not raising Lazarus, okay? This relationship is dead and it will not be resurrected. This isn't coming back. Resurrection in reverse is trying to resurface something from the past. We want to get back to our important project or rekindle this falling apart relationship, but now is not the right time. Other lessons await. Don't worry. You know, life happens this way sometimes and something better is down the road. Your priority is to focus again on those dreams and do this with grace. Don't fall apart at the seams. All right, this isn't going to happen. This grace card is like, take it with a grain of salt. How about a spoonful of sugar? You know, let's bow out of this race gracefully. You know, we don't have to go out disgruntled, angry, vengeful. We don't have to leave this falling apart. We can leave here with our with ourselves intact and our head held high, chin up, and gather what you've brought into the situation and take it out. I'm hearing if you're willing to leave gracefully, you're going to get something out of this. A car, money, whatever you've been bought. Like, you're going to get stuff out of this. You're not going to come out empty-handed. You may not get out of this everything you ever wanted, but that's okay. That's divorce. That's separation. Why are we whining about that? It's over. How much do you want of that person anyways? Leo, the only thing I have to say to you is quit holding on. It hasn't been good anyways. What are you hanging on for? Eight of Cups in the reverse is, I know I should leave, but I'm not ready. Hanged Man's the same way. I'm going to have to sacrifice a lot to leave this relationship. I'm going to have to give up some of my things, some of my money, some of my reputation. I'm going to be embarrassed. This is going to be a loss, and this is going to be an embarrassment. And that's just something you're going to have to face. Leo, get out of your own way. Don't be so prideful, please, that you care more about what people say and think about your life than you actually living it. You only want to save this marriage or this relationship because of what everyone thinks it is. But that's not the truth. Excuse my dog. You only want to save what it looks like to the world, not the truth of it. Your friends, family, and other people somehow believe you guys have a really great connection. They don't know the truth. And to be honest, nobody in your circle knows how much they've cheated on you, because Leo, they have cheated on you left and right, left and right. It has been definitely sexual. They have cheated on you so much. They're obsessed with sex, porn, or this other girl, this other guy. Like, they're totally into them. They're obsessed with them. They call them every day. They text them all the time. They see them every chance they get. That's just the truth of it. And nobody knows how terrible that is for you to live with and deal with. So the best thing you can do for yourself is just leave. Stop waiting for them to reach out and apologize. Because even if they do apologize, it doesn't change what they did. And it doesn't change how miserable and unhappy you are. You're absolutely miserable here in this relationship. You're miserable. And there's no reason to hang on. There's no saving this. All right. Well, I love you, Leo. I'm sorry this has been a difficult reading. I hope you've at least gained something from this reading. If this is not you in this, maybe it's your person that's experiencing this. But whatever it is, Leo, whether it's you or Crosswatcher, you know, this is what's down. And I do think, though, like I said, two sides of the coin. Somebody's going to leave before the holidays and some people are going to leave after. But it's going to happen and it's inevitable. That's just the truth. And I will say someone's been dragging this out way too long. Like, this has been dragged out. So it's time to stop dragging the dead horse. It's not going to get up and rise. This isn't Lazarus, okay? We're not going to raise this relationship from the dead, all right? This is not, it's a horror movie, but it sure isn't Night of the Living Dead, okay? Although it kind of feels like that. It feels like you guys have been sticking it out in a relationship that's been dead for a long time. I don't know. All right, Leo, I love you. And remember, this is just one reading. This is a journey, not the purpose or the point of everything. So this is all about one step in front of the other. Remember, this is a journey, not a destination. So you just keep swimming. Thank you for watching me, Leo. Sorry for the reading. Love you guys. I'll see you in Aquarius if you guys want to watch. Bye-bye.